then you'll get them automatically.
Okay, we're going to start just by getting our head in the game. And this is a really great trick that you can use anytime when you're feeling a little bit all over the place and you just want to bring yourself back to you. It's a brain balancing Kundalini technique. We're going to steeple your fingers together like this. And then we're going to take a big breath in through the nose and then 8 consecutive breaths out through the mouth. We're going to do that 3 times. So the out breaths will be like that 8 times. So we're going to, first of all, let's just take a normal breath in. A deep breath out, steeple your fingers, feel the finger pads pressing together. Take a deep breath in, 8 breaths out. Deep breath in, 8 breaths out. Last one in and out. Relax the hands by your side, bring your big toes to touch. Now breathing in and out through the nose for the next hour with a contraction in the back of the throat to make an ocean sound as you breathe in, hearing the sound, and as you breathe out, hearing the sound through the nose. Breathing in and breathing out. Long, deep, even, steady breath. One more. Breathing in. So the inhale is long and steady, and the exhale is exactly the same. Same length, intensity, and duration. Let's go with our sun salutations. Inhale, sweep your arms up, hearing the sound. Press palms. Exhale, folding in, tuck your chin. Inhale, weight into the balls of the feet as you look forward. Exhale, press the palms down, plank, and bend the elbows halfway. You can use your knees if you like. Straighten arms, lift the heart, pull your chest through your arms, look up, upward facing dog. Hips go back, downward facing dog for 1. 5 breaths. You can pedal your feet, you can nod your head, you can circle it. Breathing in. Breathe out 2, just feeling your way into your body. Breathing in, how does it feel today? Breathe out 3. Inhale, press the palms down. Breathe out 4, spread the fingers, spread the thumbs. Breathing in, push through the heels of your hands. Breathe out 5, melt heels to the floor. Soften your knees, look forward, walk to the top of the mat. Come into that halfway lift again, look up. Exhale, fold, tuck chin. Inhale, push through your heels, reach from earth to sky as you take the arms overhead. Inhale. Ocean breath, exhale, hands down by your side. Okay, 2 more like this, bigger breath now. Inhale. Exhale. So no breath holding. Inhale, always breathing, always moving. Exhale, step back lower, long neck. Inhale, heart lifts upward facing, stretch your throat. Hips go back, downward facing dog 1. 5 breaths, counting in your head. On the inhale, feeling the expanding, the ribs, the belly, the chest. On the exhale, feel the connection to the earth through your hands, your feet, your head giving into gravity, lengthening the neck. Can you lift your hips a little higher, opening out the backs of the knees as if they had eyes in them. And exhale 5. Inhale, top of mat, look up. Exhale, tuck your chin, relax your head. Inhale, up you come. Exhale, hands down by your side. We're going to speed it up now. Bigger breath. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale, lower. Inhale. Exhale. That's 1. Breathe in. Breathe out 2. Breathe in, audible sound. Breathe out 3. Breathe in. Breathe out 4. Engage your pelvic floor, Mula Bandha. And from here, inhale. Exhale 5. Keep Mula Bandha engaged as you inhale, top of mat, look up. Exhale, fold. Inhale all the way up. Exhale, hands down by your sides. Sun salutation B. Inhale, chair, hips low, arms up, press palms, squeeze them. Exhale, down, tuck chin. Inhale, look up and lengthen, arch back. Exhale, step back, push up. So elbows are over your wrists. Straighten arms, drop hips upward facing. Inner elbows forward now, like eyes in your inner elbows. Exhale, downward facing dog. Right leg lifts, inhale. Left heel presses down, right foot steps, exhale, lunge. Inhale, up you go, hips face forward, back leg strong. Exhale, back to your push-up. So keep your nose in that same patch of air as you step back, lower. Inhale, upward facing. Exhale, downward facing. Left leg up, inhale. Left foot steps, exhale, lunge. Keep your knee over your ankle, keep it glued there as you come all the way up, weight in back heel. Exhale, hands down. Don't move your nose as you step back and lower. Inhale, heart lifts, throat stretches, eyes look up. Exhale, hips go back, downward facing dog. 3 breaths, breathing in. Breathe out 1, getting back to steadiness. Inhale, hearing the sound. Breathe out 2. Inhale, tiny pause at the top of the inhale. Exhale, tiny pause at the bottom of the exhale. Up you come. Inhale, top of mat, up you go. Exhale, tuck your chin. Hips go low, arms go up, chair. Draw your ribs in. Exhale, hands down by your side. Last one, inhale, chair. Exhale, fold. Inhale, look up. Exhale, go back. Inhale, heart lifts, look up. Exhale, hips go back. Right leg goes up, inhale. Right foot steps, exhale. Knee stays over ankle as you sweep the arms up. Anchor through your back foot. Exhale, hands go down, don't move your nose, lower. Inhale, upward facing. Exhale, downward facing dog. Left leg lifts, right heel presses down. Left foot steps, exhale. Stretch mat between heels, up you come. Hands down, don't move your nose, lower. Inhale, upward facing. Exhale, downward facing dog for 1, 3 breaths. Breathing in, enjoy gravity, stretching your neck. Breathe out 2. Inhale. Exhale, 3. Inhale, top of mat, look up. Exhale, fold. Hips low, arms up, chair, ribs in. Exhale, hands by your side. That's our warm up. We're going to chair to crow now. Inhale, chair. Stay there and soften your eyebrows. Feel the strength in the back as you press and reach through the hands. Feel how pressing the little fingers together switches the shoulder blades on. Pressing the thumbs together switches the chest on. Interlock fingers, press palm away, half chair. Breathing in. Breathing out. This is your focusing pose. Inhale. And exhale. Can you go lower? Stretch it out. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale, chair. Glue your knees together so they don't move. Twist right. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, round the shoulder blade down the back, the top one. Inhale, head leans back a little, and then chin spins over the shoulder. Breathing in, press top palm down. Breathing out. Back to chair, inhale. And then other side. Inhale, can you lengthen your spine and neck more before you turn your chin, exhale. Inhale, feel the heels, maybe even lift the toes. Exhale. Inhale, lift Mula Bandha, pelvic floor, feel the energy rising up the spine. And exhale. Back to chair, inhale, press your palms, squeeze them. And then heel toe the feet apart, hands and feet in a square. coming into your squat. Either staying here, but I do encourage you to really strengthen your wrists for this next bit. Hands and feet in a square, knees high up on the backs of the arms, come onto the tiptoes, shift the weight into the hands. So this is going to do loads, shifting the weight into the hands. And shift the weight fully into the hands as the toes float off. So your head comes down. You're going to need to look forward and down. So for the bum and the feet to float off, weight is fully in the hands and the head has to come down. Yeah, that's it. A little bit lower with your head if you can. That's it. Keep looking forward. Yeah, that's it. Yeah. And when you're ready, downward facing dog. Ready for our warriors. Right foot steps forward. Up you come. Slightly wide with the feet. Warrior one. And exhale here. Inhale, take a breath. Reach up, press down with your feet. And then exhale, bowing down, humble warrior. We're going to stay. Inhale. Exhale, one. I like to straighten and rebend my front knee just to get rid of some of the tightness. Exhale, two. Squeeze your shoulders, lift Mula Bandha. Inhale. And then let your head go more. 3. Pressing into your heels, relax your front toes as you come all the way up. Back to warrior one, strong legs. Line your heels up, open hips and arms to a T, warrior two. Breathing in, look softly over your front little finger. Breathing out, but you're still aware of your peripheral vision. Breathing in, so your eyes are soft, but they're not moving. Breathing out. Breathing in, lift your pubic bone. Breathing out, tailbone draws down. Without moving your hips, turn your palms up so hips stay fixed as we reverse the warrior. You can give yourself a stretch by grabbing the top wrist. And then back to warrior two. Reach forward and down, triangle, shin or big toe. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, twist. Looking up at your top hand. Aware of the underside of your neck. Can you lengthen that a bit more? Arms out like wings, so stack the hand on top of the shoulder, reaching out through strong fingers, and out. Take the left hand to the left hip at the front. We're going to get ready for half moon. Walk the fingertips forward. Sorry, right hand down to the, on the front. Sorry, right hand, not left. Yep. Lifting the back leg off. Half moon. Stay looking down till you've got your balance, and then you can experiment with looking to the side. Breathing in and out. Staying up with that leg. It's left hand down. Keep the leg in the air. Switch sides as your right hand comes up, revolving half moon. Press that standing leg down, and the one that's in the air, really push it back. So you're creating tensegrity, tension in your structure to keep you up. Set the hand down, step the back foot back, a little bit shorter and wider, so a little bit of width there, yep. And then fold forward, pyramid pose. That's it. And then keep your left hand down, right arm comes up, so left hand can be on a block. And then leaning back, hips more left. That's it, yeah, really push through that front heel. You can come onto the fingertips of that left hand if that's more comfy. Yeah, give yourself more space. Yep. And lengthen the neck. Very nice. Set that hand down, step all the way up, reach up, and then take your hands behind you in a prayer. Or grab opposite elbows. So hips face forward. Inhale, lean back into that prayer. And squeeze your shoulders as you come forward. Purvottanasana, Parsvottanasana. Breathing in, breathing out. Breathing in, lengthen. Breathing out, fold a little deeper. Okay, bend the front knee, shift the weight into the front foot. Hands can come on the floor to stabilize, or out like wings, or stay in your prayer. Warrior three. And then picture warrior two in your mind's eye, step it back, warrior two. We're going through all the classic rocket poses. Breathing in, And breathing out, getting longer and stronger. Inhale, elbow to knee, side angle. Exhale, back arm up and over. Really strengthen that back leg. Imagine you've got like a plank all the way down the side, or a ruler, from your fingers to your heel, spinning the chest left. Breathing in to lengthen. Breathing out to open a little bit more left. Breathing in and out. Inhale, hands to the floor and back knee down. Exhale, take a twist to the right. Revolving side angle. Option, tuck back toes or take back heel down. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, twist deeper by pushing the top hand down. Inhale, set the hands down. Exhale, step back, meet in down dog. I'm going by a push-up, up dog, down dog. It's really nice to reset the spine once you've just done one side. And then we're coming on to the elbows or child's pose. So forearm dog, forearm little hops, or child's pose, moving your arms to one side and the other. If you're doing forearm dog, you might experiment with raising one leg off. Keep looking between your thumbs and then bouncing off that bottom leg. Keep looking forward. That's it, nice. Can you bring that back foot in more? So you want your foot as close to the hips, because then it's got less far to go when you want to come up. Yeah, that's it, yeah. Really great for shoulder strength. That's it, that's it. Yeah, that's it, nice. We're going to do the other side in a bit, so let's meet in child's pose. So with that one, the top leg wants to stay up if it can, because then that's less for you to get up in the air with the bottom leg. Okay, back to downward facing dog. Let's do the other side. Everything on the left. Left foot forward, warrior one. So thinking about strong legs, long spine in all of these standing poses. Can you make your back leg stronger? Can you get a deeper bend in that front knee maybe? One more breath in as you reach, stretch from your hips to your fingers. One more breath out as you ground through the feet. Inhale, hands behind you, ready for humble warrior clasp. That's it, arch back, stretch mat between feet and then bowing down. Can you get your ear inside your knee? Inhaling, squeeze the shoulders, lift the fists, lift Mula Bandha. Exhale, give into gravity as you go deeper, breathing in and out. One more, inhale and exhale. Inhale, coming all the way up. Exhale, line up your heels, warrior two. Inhale, look softly over front finger. Exhale, being aware of the back hand as if you've got it on a pillar or a column or a child or something. Breathing in and out. Breathing in, lift pubic bone. Breathing out, drop tailbone, squeeze shoulders. Keeping your hips where they are, reverse the warrior. Inhale, maybe grab top wrist. Keep that knee over that ankle, bend it a bit more. And exhale, back to warrior two, step shorter for triangle. Big toe or shin. Inhale, lengthen crown of the head towards the front of the mat. And exhale, opening out to the right. That's it. That's it. That's the one. Okay, half moon. Right hand on right hip. Left hand crawls forward. Float that back leg off. Push out through both feet, so both legs really strong. Maybe your gaze can come to the side, maybe it looks up at the top hand. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. Strong legs, strong legs, strong legs. And then set right hand down, left arm up, revolving half moon. Everybody's feeling this in the outer hip. It's where we want it. 3, 2, 1. Set that hand down, step it back, pyramid pose, just for a breath. And then we go to revolving triangle, right arm down, left arm up. So what happens here is the hips go left, but you want them more right so that they're kind of level, like warrior one. And then you lengthen the underside of the body, and then spin your chest. Breathing in, breathing out, breathing in, lengthen neck more, breathing out, turn to look up at your top hand. Set your hands down, stand all the way up, and then make the prayer or grab opposite elbows behind you, shuffle the hands up the back more and squeeze your shoulders. If you've got rings, it can be a bit uncomfy. Inhale, heart lifts. Exhale, folding forward, keeping the hips level. So bringing that right hip round. Chin to shin, pouring the front of the spine over that leg. Take a deep breath into where you feel it. And a long, slow breath out, squeeze Mula Bandha. Feel the breath rising up from Mula Bandha to the center of the brain. And exhaling down through the spine, back to Mula Bandha. Okay, we're going to fly. Bend the front knee, shift weight into front foot. Hands can be on the floor if you like. And then float that back leg off, maybe a couple of inches, maybe all the way up. Squeeze your shoulders, really strong legs. 3, 2, 1. And find warrior 2, step it back. Side angle on this side, left elbow, left knee. Exhale, back arm up and over. Breathing in, spin the little finger side down to the floor, that's it. Breathing out. Breathing in. Breathing out. Breathing in. And breathing out. Inhale, hands to the floor, set the knee down. And exhale, twist, left, revolving side angle. All the time getting back into steadiness by hearing that steady sound of the breath. Inhale, same length as exhale. So quickly getting into the pose, finding your breath, finding your looking spot. Drishti, here it's the prayer hands or the top elbow. Steadying your eyeballs to steady the mind. Inhale, set the hands down. Exhale, step back and lower. Inhale, upward facing. Exhale, downward facing dog, coming onto your forearms or child's pose for second side. So you're probably using your other leg this time. You're going to feel a little bit wonkier. So you want to keep the top leg in the air as much as you can. Walk the bottom leg in and bounce off that bottom leg, keeping the top leg in the air. That's it, yes, that's it. You're on your forearms? That's it, you can do handstand. Yeah, forearms. And walk the feet in. That's it. Do you want any help? If you look forward, look at your thumbs, that's it. Because this is actually it's actually a back bend, so you do want a bit of an arch in your back. That's it, yeah. Squeeze the legs, squeeze the legs, squeeze the legs, stand on the sky. Push through strong forearms, look forward, push, push, push. Lift shoulders away from the elbows. Really nice, and stay in child's pose. Steadying your breath again. Breathing in.
When you say it's back bend, you mean people get all the way over?
Well, if you look at, you can do, it's more a scorpion, so it's unlike a handstand, which is straight up. Can you see, whoops, can you see I've got, so there, you can see my back is bending,
Yeah.
whereas more of a straight handstand would be that, and I really need my core to pull me in the other way. So handstands are slightly different, more front body, and this one is shoulders. And Comes in the back bending section of a yoga class, traditional yoga class. Oh, right, what are we doing? Downward facing dog, walk the hands to the back of the mat, grab your big toes, folding in. Breathing in and breathing out. Head down. Slide hands under feet, wiggle toes into wrist crease. We could try handstands sometime. We could try handstands sometime. If we have a wall, take your hands to your hips, come all the way up. Do we have a wall here eventually that we could use? We're going to do upside down handstand for now. It can be harder than the real thing. Coming all the way up, and you'll see how much you need to pull your ribs down and lift your hips up. So all that, pull your ribs down and lift your hips up. So engaging the whole of the front of that body, lifting up on the inside. So that is what you need for handstand, and arms alongside the ears. Can you see I'm like really pushing to the sky? That is your handstand. Squeeze your legs. So you can see you need, it's like a whole body thing. Walk to the top of the mat. Whereas the forearm stand was more shoulder strength and back bending. Okay, step it out wide. Our wide-legged forward bends. We'll do 2 today. Hands on hips. Inhale and exhale, coming down. Look between your legs. Inhale, lift your kneecaps. Exhale, folding deeper. Inhale, lift hips higher, press through your outer heels. Exhale, look more down and through your legs. So with every inhale, you're lifting up in the knees and hips, expanding. Every exhale, folding deeper. Inhale, come up halfway. Exhale, interlock fingers behind the back, going all the way over. Prasarita Padottanasana C. Inhale, squeeze your shoulders, lift your fists, lift your belly. Exhale, take the fist over your head more as you fold down. Inhale, lift kneecaps, lift belly, lift shoulders, lift fist. Exhale, take the fist more over, let the head go. And exhale. Take the hands down, turn the toes out, side to side lunges. Bum as low as you can get it, because we're getting into the hips. And then making a circular movement with the hips, figure of 8 on its side. Circling the knees out. And you could even try it the other way, circling the knees in. A little bit trickier. Using every movement of the hips. And then sit down with your legs wide. You can sit on a block to allow the spine to grow tall out of the pelvis. Hands behind you, sit tall. And then tip the pelvis forward. Rotate it forward, coming forward with a long spine. You can sit on a block if that's more comfy to get the pelvis to tilt. So like that. And then you get a little bit more, that's it. So it actually does feel a lot nicer. Coming forward, hold the outsides of the feet, big toes from the inside, yeah. Now, pull your elbows backwards towards your hips and take the chest forward. So using the pull to take your chest forward, that's it. And exhale, fold. So you're adjusting yourself. Inhale, pull on the big toes, take the chest forward. Exhale, fold. Pull on chest, lift kneecaps, lift mula bandha. Big breath, fold. Big inhale, reach. Exhale, fold. Inhale, come all the way up. And then release. Coming to the front, right leg out in front for your half splits, hamstring work. Hanumanasana, Ardha Hanumanasana. Ardha means half. Hanuman is the monkey god with the long legs for whom this pose is named. And if you want to work on your back leg, your hip flexor, you can slide your leg back. You can use blocks under the front leg, under your hands. Thinking tall spine if you can. Long legs, long spine. That's it. Yep, nice. Push down. Yeah, so you want to feel supported so your legs can go, yes, I'm safe, I'm relaxed, I can kind of maybe stretch a bit deeper. So in a way, if you're trying too hard in splits, your body's just going to tense up and go, no, I'm going to snap. So blocks, brilliant. Or hands on the floor. And then gently switch sides. I like to start a couple of breaths in the half splits first, just to wake up the front leg a bit more. And then slide the back leg back. And you really can make a difference in the splits pose. If you just keep doing it, it's really one of those poses that you can really chip away at, and sort of millimetre by millimetre every time you go a little bit deeper, and then those millimetres add up and suddenly you're in splits. And then take it down, downward facing dog. Walk to the back of the mat, hang in ragdoll. Steadying your breath once more, feeling your hips. And then pushing through your heels, come all the way up. Taking your standing balance. You can pick a favourite. I know you like eagle. Should we do eagle? Shift the weight into the left leg. You can always do tree. Firm up the left leg. Cross the right knee over the left. Maybe double wrap your ankles. And then it's right arm under, left arm over. Push the elbows away. Feel the shoulders. Oh, lovely stretch for the back of the shoulders. Find your breath. Hearing the sound. When you squeeze your elbows together, see how it switches on the shoulder blades more. If you're not double wrapping your hands, you can hold your shoulders. And then maybe sliding your back down, and then when you can't go any further, looking forward, squeeze Mula Bandha. Steady your eyeballs. And then steady yourself to come all the way up. Uncurl, lift the knee. Exhale, ankle to knee. Coming down, hips low, neck long, hip stretch. Maybe your hands come down, but you really want your hips low. Hands down, not so important. Galavasana, the arm balance. If you're down, you can float the back leg off. And then coming all the way up. See if you can lift the knee all the way up. It's the transitions that almost really test us. Staying controlled between sides and then coming down. Second side. And lift the knee. Steady your gaze as you wrap. Left arm under, right arm over. Squeeze elbows. Ooh. This is really a test of coming back to steadiness. Using all the tools that you have, breath, bandhas, drishti, gaze. And then maybe coming forward and down. And then all the way up, arms out, keep the knee up if you can. Ankle to knee, figure 4 hip stretch. Set the hands down, coming all the way up, lift the kneecap. Ooh, knee. And nice, set it down. Brilliant. Let's go to the floor. Cross the ankles, sit down, get up, cross the ankles the other way, Sit down, up you come, and down you go. Ankle to knee, the hip stretch. So we've done the hip stretch standing, and we're going to do it seated. Right shin on top or in front. Again, you can sit on a block for this so that your hips sit tall out of your pelvis. And you want to press that top knee down. So here, everybody's just going to go to where you feel it. So it'll look very different. If you're still not feeling it, then you fold forward, take the arms out in front. Breathing in, breathing out, breathing in. Ankle to knee, right shin on top or in front. Yep. So sit tall, and maybe if you're still not quite feeling it in the hip, come forward. And then coming all the way up. Take the top of the right foot back, sit tall, and then coming forward. If you're rolling over onto the left side, then just put a block under the left, reach for your foot. That's it, inhale, lengthen, and exhale, fold deeper. Breathing in, and breathing out. So inwardly rotate the thighs. So you're trying to keep yourself stable with this inward rotation. Inhale, come up. We're going to go all the way back. So you might need to get off the block if you're on one, coming onto the elbows. If you've got stuff going on in your knee, just take this a little wider and take a twist. Ardha Virasana, quad stretch. Are you feeling that in your quad there? And then coming all the way up, switch sides. Ankle to knee, second side, left shin on top or in front. Exhale, fold. That's it. Send the hips back and the chest forward. Strong legs, long spine. Inhale, come up. And then top of the left leg back, folding forward, or slightly more open, taking the twist. Inhale, come up. And then going all the way back onto your forearms. And if you're still not feeling it, coming onto your back. So you go to where you feel a quad stretch happening. And then you breathe. Inhale, come all the way up. And exhale, extend the leg along the mat. Cross the ankles, rolling over. Come into plank. Lower into push-up. So we're going to hold this for 3 seconds. You're going to bend your elbows, squeeze your legs. Don't let your back drop. 3. That's it. Look forward. 2. A little bit higher, a little bit higher. 1. And then upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. Come forward, lie down on your abdomen. Big toes touch. Hands alongside the body, palms face up. Fingernails stay down as you lift the chest and lift the legs. So fingernails down, lift the shoulders. Squeeze everything in the back body. Can you lift a little bit more off the floor? What can you squeeze more? Strong legs. 3, 2, 1. Stay up. Now take the arms out in front of you. You can steeple the fingers or you can lift them off. 3, 2, 1. Stay up. Reach behind you. Clasp. Oh, locust. Legs can be wide now. 3, 2, 1. Can we do one more? Bend the knees. Reach for the feet. Bow. 3. Strong back. 2, 1. And release. Push back into child's pose. Take a breath here. Now set your feet behind your knees, knees wide. We're going to come up into camel, reach up. So bring your torso upright. And then take the hands to the lower back. Inhale, arch back. So you want to feel like the upper back is lifting. The lower back will bend naturally. Yeah, so you want to feel like you're opening over a ball here, and the lift is from here. That's it. If you can look back, do. Press your hips forward over the line of the knee. Yes. Yep, you can reach for the heels. Yeah, nice. Really nice. Yeah, lifting from your heart. Open your heart. Nice. Breathe. It's hard to breathe here. That's it. Squeeze your shoulders back. Inhale. And then let go of your feet symmetrically if you can. And then coming all the way down. Take your head to the floor. Rabbit pose. So make a triangle with your head and your hands. If you want to come to tripod headstand, it's there. So the steps are down dog with your legs. Knees on the backs of the arms, and bring the knees in, up and straighten your legs. You can stop at any of those stages and breathe. That's it, bring the feet together. That's it. Yeah, you want to come up? Yeah. Okay. That's it. Straighten your legs up, all the way up.
No,
No. No, stay down.
On my head.
Yeah, okay. So yeah. So you're so nearly there. So your hips just need to come up over your shoulders, and then you're up by yourself.
I just get worried because I've had my neck replacement.
Right.
Too much pressure on my
head.
It's bad.
To release the pressure on your, when you're up, you press your hands down more, or you don't come up. So yeah. Breathing in and out. Breathing in and out. And then rolling over onto your back. You can move your head side to side on your back if that helps. And then bridge pose, feet face forward, knees squeeze in like you're squeezing a ball. Wriggle the shoulders under, squeeze your butt cheeks more. Really push through the heels as if you're trying to drag them away from the shoulders. Big toes press down, knees squeeze in, heart lifts. Can you get your chest closer to your chin just by pressing through the feet and squeezing your bum? Strong back, squeeze your knees towards each other and lower all the way down. Options, gentle back bend, soles of the feet together, arms in cactus, or place a block underneath your sacrum. If you want to try Urdhva Dhanurasana, the full back bend, hands alongside the ears, coming into the crown of your head. Sorry? Yeah, you can put it under your bra strap, or you can put it under your sacrum. Crown of the head first, just stay on the crown of the head. That's it. And then breathe. Okay, so you're working on straightening the arms, straightening the legs. That's it. I know, it feels like you're going to kind of crack in half, but it's all that, often the fascia that's getting a really good stretch here. Feels like you're kind of encased in a sort of non-stretchy, shrunken jumper. And then wherever you are, coming down, hug the knees, rocking around. Take the arms and legs to the sky, circle the joints. Shake them out. Rocking up and back. And let's find pigeon, downward facing dog. Right leg lifts, inhale, and then Right knee forward. I'll show you pigeon on your back if you have stuff in your knees that you want to be mindful of. So pigeon on your back is this figure 4 like that. I'll put that there, so we want to see if your hips will kind of relax and give a bit more. That's it. Staying with your gentle, steady ujjayi ocean sound. Breathing into the back of the heart. Giving the back of the heart some attention. Inhale, come all the way up. And exhale, let's swing that leg around for a twist. Twist right, left. Inhale, sit tall. Looking in the direction that you want to go. Look with your eyes, look with your chin, look with your chest. And then de-rotate, and then we can just swing that leg behind you for pigeon on the second side. Place the block under your bum, bowing down. If you did the one on your back, you're lying on your back with your left ankle over right knee, holding the back of the right knee. Chest, and then right leg comes round into the twist. That's it. Lifting up out of the hips, twist the chest, the chin, the eyes. You can use the back hand to press down to lift your spine more. Inhale back to center, slight derotation. Lie all the way down on your back. We have shoulder stand, or if you're not going upside down to rest on your shoulders, it's holding the backs of the knees, legs in the air. Or legs up the wall, or you can put them on your sofa. If you're doing shoulder stand, remember it's a shoulder stand, not a neck stand. So you want to be supported, or even a back stand, by the shoulders and the upper arms. If your neck's feeling compressed, lift the chin up a little bit off your chest. Shoulder standers come into plow. Legs in the air, people. If you want to come into a happy baby, you can grab the big toes or outsides of the feet. Staying with your ujjayi breath, a bit softer now, but staying with the steadiness until we get to shavasana in just a couple of minutes. And then plow, people, rolling all the way out, and we can all meet with the legs extended along the mat. Palms pressed down, coming onto your elbows, lift chest off the floor, and then look behind you. Supported by the elbows, rest crown of the head lightly on the floor. Looking up at your third eye, maybe on the inside. Fish pose. Opening the throat. And pressing into the elbows, Lying all the way down, relax your head, relax your arms, relax your feet, relax your legs. Maybe any last movements that you would like to do before shavasana. You can take an eye pillow, a jumper, a bolster behind your knees. Now, not everybody finds lying on their back comfortable, so the alternative would be feet flat and then just knock your knees in together like that. But if you do find it pinching in the lower back, just stick some cushions or blocks behind your knees. And you might like to take some long exhales through the mouth, with every exhale sinking deeper into the support beneath you. Letting go of any special breathing now, returning to the natural rising and falling of the breath. As your body has a chance to integrate and absorb all the benefits of the practice for your bones, your muscles, your nerves, your mind, hormones, brain. Softening all the muscles around the eyes. Letting the eyes be soft in the back of the head. Let them just drop down. Let the jaw be soft, the tongue, the root of the tongue soft. And let your heart be soft, melting down. Hips soft and relaxed, your knees, your ankles, feet flopping out to the side. Whole of the front body, whole of the back body, your whole body melting, relaxed, supported. And when you're ready, there's no rush, but begin to come back to your physical body. You might tap your fingers on your thumbs, you might roll your ankles, head side to side. And take a deeper breath. Feeling the life, the breath come back into your body, maybe hugging the knees, rolling over onto one side. And push yourself up, waking from your relaxation, coming back into the room, back into your body. Take a deep breath in and hum. Release hands, bowing down. Thank you very much. Thank you, everyone.